What is up, everybody? Today we are going to be discussing the MVP candidates here with Tom and EJ. I don't know if they're there or not. Hello.
Okay.
Anyway,
Sorry, man. Weird.
So today we are going to be discussing the MVP candidates. I mean, let's be real here. Westbrook and Harden are really the only ones being discussed. But to be honest, I think Kawhi Leonard has a case. LeBron James has a case. A lot of people have a case for MVP. And so let's get it out of the way. I mean, I kind of want Westbrook to earn the MVP, but I really don't think he's going to get it just because history kind of repeats itself, and Westbrook and his Thunder are in the 6th seed, I believe, maybe the 7th seed.
Yeah, so, I forgot who I was watching. They went over, usually the MVP is in the top 3 seeds.
Yeah.
For them to win. Really, the only MVP that has been a 3 seed was Michael Jordan, the past 30 years.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been all 1 and 2 seeds.
And then, besides Westbrook, you got LeBron, Kawhi, and James Harden. Now, let's start off with LeBron. It's, LeBron. He's going to be in the MVP race every single year. But, I mean, I don't think he's going to win it this year just because his team's only the 4th in the NBA. They're 1st in the Eastern Conference, but they're the 4th best in the NBA.
Yeah, he still has a story to back it up, though, saying that he's chasing the ghost of Chicago. Michael Jordan, yeah. And he just came off a championship. I mean, he's got a good story to back it up. A lot of times, as we saw with Derrick Rose, LeBron clearly had the better season, but Derrick Rose had a much better story to back it up, and so he ended up winning it.
But, I mean, to be honest, LeBron's just probably not going to win it because LeBron's there every single year. He already has 4 MVPs, and I think I learned this from Dom 2K's video, but MVP voters get decision fatigue, which means that if someone's earned a bunch of MVPs or 2 in a row, then they're not going to get a 3rd MVP or another MVP.
Yeah, voters just tend to get sick of having the same MVP every year.
And so I kind of think that's what is happening to LeBron.
Either way, though, I mean, I just feel like his team Cavaliers have been losing a lot, especially even adding a backup point guard and a backup
to the Wizards
center
last night, which I'm happy about.
Honestly, lately, the Cavs really have just been a little over 500 team. I mean, typically, like Dom 2K has said before, but I recognize this too, all LeBron teams don't end up getting more than 60 wins. I mean, there's his teams do get over 60 wins. I believe it was the 2012-13 Miami Heat or the 11-12, but typically, I mean, his teams that he leads, they're usually 57, 58 win teams.
Yeah.
They typically hit a rough patch sometime in the season.
And then, next of all, you do have Kawhi Leonard. And I think that he's actually probably going to come out 2nd in the MVP voting, maybe 3rd. And I think he definitely has a very good case. He had a better case a few games ago when the Spurs and Warriors were tied up for that 1st seed. But I still think it's possible. I mean, he's 25 years old. He's really good. He's putting up historic numbers for his career, and he's never been the MVP before. And he's on the second best team in the league.
Mhm. Yeah, and he also brings it on both sides, like defense and offense, which defense can be underrated when discussing MVP races like last year, even though, Steph Curry still deserved it last year, but defense is definitely a very underrated thing when it comes to MVP discussions. But Kawhi, I think he is definitely an MVP candidate. He's still great offensively. He's putting up 26 points per game. He could up his playmaking skills a bit.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think if he were to get better at either playmaking or just scoring, a few more points per game, he would definitely be an MVP.
And then last but not least, I think everybody knows that this is coming. James Harden. Let's be real, he's probably going to get the MVP unless Kawhi gets it. I think he's definitely going to get it, actually.
He's really talented offensively. I mean, he's, second in points per game this year?
Yeah.
Third?
Now,
Which, plus his team is winning.
Yeah.
So.
Third best team in the league. They'd be a first seed in the Eastern Conference. And for a person on a third-seeded team winning the MVP, that's really rare, but it has happened before.
He's also been playing very good lately this past month.
Yeah.
He has been averaging 33 points per game, which is absolutely ridiculous, and 11 assists, like he is so far.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And he's having 30 points a game, about 8 rebounds, and about 11 assists. That's absolutely insane. I mean, that's close to a triple-double.
Yep, SDC just uploaded a video on Call MVPs, but
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I mean, James Harden, he probably gets it over Russell Westbrook, in my opinion, just because he's on a winning team.
Yeah, definitely.
Really, I think the only thing Russell Westbrook has going over James Harden is the triple-double thing. I mean.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That hasn't happened in, 60 years.
Yeah, but their usage rates are very, very high, higher than Kawhi Leonard's and LeBron James, which you could give them more credit or discredit them for that, possibly be accused of stat stuffing or being credited that, okay, they're carrying this team, they're doing a very good job. It could go either way.
Now, the one bad thing I think about James Harden is he's averaging a lot of turnovers per game. Now, I'm not hating on him because I think he's definitely going to bring home the NBA and MVP, and I think he deserves it. But I do think that someone like Kawhi, especially if the Spurs get the first seed, I think that Kawhi will win it over James Harden if the Spurs can get to the first seed, which I think is unlikely.
The only thing you have to put into consideration is that James Harden is the whole scheme of their offense. I mean, their whole offense just runs through him, drive to the hoop, kick it out to Aaron Gordon, Lou Williams, But I actually kind of understand his turnovers. I know it's still very high. I believe it's highest in history. But I mean, he's carrying this whole entire Rockets team, and it's to carry a whole team by yourself. Turnovers are definitely going to be higher, and especially with a high usage rate. If you were to compare somebody that had I don't know, maybe just some player with a 20% usage rate, of course their turnovers are going to be lower, but statistically, if you put their usage rate as high as James Harden, I mean, their turnovers would be just as high as his.
Oh, yeah.
Not always, but...
But in conclusion, I'm pretty sure that James Harden is probably gonna bring home the MVP. I mean, there's a lot of guys that there's a lot of guys capable of bringing home MVPs, but if we're being real, James Harden probably is gonna prevail over any of them. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Anything you guys want to say?
I would also say Isaiah Thomas and John Wall are in there too. I mean,
Oh yeah.
one of them is top 5, but I don't know.
But
That's
I
pretty
mean,
much it.
yes, probably gonna be James Harden. But so anyway, this has been Tom Bomb NPA. EJ, or no, he changed his name to Tom Bomb. EJ, aka bballer_130, and me, Biohazard. Anyway, our channel links will be in the description, so be sure to follow us, subscribe to us, and I will see you guys later. Peace out. Till next time.